Insurance companies are using drones to spy on homeowners and basically ditch properties that they believe are seen as high risk and expensive to insure. The Wall Street Journal spoke to Cindy Picos from Northern California, whose insurer actually ended up dropping her after aerial photos of her roof made the insurance company a little concerned. Her insurer said its images showed her roof had lived its life expectancy. Picos paid for an independent inspection and found the roof had another 10 years of life. Her insurer declined to reconsider its decision. Now, how widespread is this practice? Because they'd be looking to drop you if you're a homeowner, okay? It's pretty widespread. The industry-funded Geospatial Insurance Consortium has an airplane imagery program it says covers 99% of the US population. They be spying on you guys.
Can we put that graphic up again for 1 second? Because I just think, look, you hear there's a Geospatial Insurance Consortium. No, that's not allowed to exist. I don't care what it is, and I barely understand what it is, but that should not be allowed to exist.
I mean, great branding, not a clunky name at all.
Not ominous, deeply ominous.
Not ominous at all, no. The array of photos is being sorted by computer models to spy out underwriting no-nos, such as damaged roof shingles, yard debris, overhanging tree branches, and undeclared swimming pools or trampolines. The red flagged images are providing insurers with ammunition for non-renewal notices nationwide. There is a problem though, aside from this being super invasive and creepy. The problem is that it turns out that the images that are being generated are oftentimes inaccurate or interpreted inaccurately. So people who do not have any problems with their home and should not be dropped by their insurer end up getting dropped anyway because the images are inaccurate. So we're gonna get to those details in a moment. But this is leading to a dramatic increase of customers getting dropped by their insurers across the country. Insurers argue that what they're doing is totally fine, it's above board, they're not breaking any laws. And they also argue that the aerial surveillance is less intrusive than the home visits that they would conduct in the past.
Pausing here to deliver some honest truth as we do in our news coverage as well. TYT is facing challenges, guys, as the entire industry is. You know who could make the difference? You. If you hit the join button below, it's gonna make all the difference and keep us in business. We appreciate you, thank you.
Yeah, having a drone flying over your home, like bzzz, like spying on your home, definitely not intrusive. Honestly, I don't want to talk to a live individual, but I would take that. I would take that over a drone flying over my home.
Over something from Terminator, spying on your backyard, seeing your yard debris or your kids playing or you sunbathing or something. Are you legally allowed to just fly over a whole bunch of houses taking massive amounts of photos and video of them? It's like kind of a rhetorical question, but also kind of like an honest question. Are they legally allowed to do this? Mass surveillance of people in their own private property.
We live in America where currently Congress has no interest in legislating and they spend all of their time passing non-binding resolutions to virtue signal to Israel, or they engage in hearings in order to get the perfect soundbite that they can utilize for their own campaigns. That's what Congress is up to. So when you ask whether this is legal, illegal, whether there's gonna be regulation to prevent it from happening or at least rein it in, the answer is they get to do whatever they want because there's no cops. Okay, keeping an eye on them and ensuring that homeowners aren't being unfairly surveilled or unfairly dropped by their insurer based on aerial images that are inaccurate. So let's get to that. The images facilitating non-renewals aren't always up to date, according to the Wall Street Journal, or accurately interpreted by insurers, according to industry insiders and consumer advocates. Nicole Brink quit her job as an agent for Farmers Insurance last year, concerned the insurance giant appeared to be using aerial images as a battering ram to clear out unwanted customers.
100%.
Quote, "It's like they're using anything as an excuse to get people off their book," said Brink, who still works in the insurance industry. "Farmers appear to be scrutinizing every property on its book," she said, adding that she saw non-renewal notices sent for everything from trampolines to moss on the side of a vacation home. Brink also said that some customers were dropped based on inaccurate aerial images that were also outdated and old, dating back 2 or 3 years. One person wasn't renewed because of a roof, despite the fact that it was brand new. In another case, a part of the image that farmers said showed tree limbs turned out to be shadows. So, America, right, where property ownership, it's like the American dream. But is it? And do you really own your home? And you know what I mean? Like, if you don't have your home insured, that is such a disaster. That means a natural disaster could happen. That means your home could be destroyed in a fire, and you have no one like insuring it. You have no company providing the insurance you need to protect your investment.
And also, I'm fairly certain for the vast majority of people to be able to have the mortgage.
That's true.
You need insurance on the house.
That is exactly right.
Or else it's too much of a risk for them to provide the mortgage.
That's right. Which creates a great situation for all cash buyers who don't have to worry about that.
That's true.
So.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. We also love it if you hit the join button below, because that makes you a member, and members allow us to be independent, honest. We can be as progressive as we want, no corporate media influence, and that's all because of you guys. We love doing the show with our members. Hit the join button, become one of the Young Turks.